Here is something that might not happen very often, I hope, and who knows, in the future might be allowed to do it. And that would be installing a tread in the wrong direction. So most of the time, the grain of the wood will need to go in this direction and not in this direction here. And I think about the easiest way I could suggest to fix something like this would be to remove the treads that are installed incorrectly and replace them with a tread that will be installed with the grain going in the right direction. And I would also like to suggest that you check with your local building authorities before using the next two repair methods. And the second one on the list will be to nail, staple, or screw the back of the riser to the tread to prevent the tread from moving. And I would suggest pre-drilling any holes for your nails or screws because plywood and O.S.B can split. And if I had my choice, I would use the crown staples. And if you have a 3/4 inch riser, then you might be able to use an 1.5 inch staple and maybe put about 8 or 10 of them in here, or install a 2x4 block underneath the back of the tread like we have here, and you could toe nail the block into the stringer or end nail it through the stringer into the block to provide you with what I would assume to be enough structural support for this repair, and then nail the back of the tread into the blocks. And you might want to use some adhesive, and you would put the adhesive on the blocks before sliding them into position. And again, if an inspector catches this and requests a repair, then make sure that you get one from the job architect, designer, or engineer. And another tip I'd like to throw out there, longer blocks, maybe a 2x8, 2x10 might work better if you're having a difficult time nailing a 2x4. And let's not forget that this will add additional weight to the stairway, which again takes us back to my first suggestion for this type of a repair, which would be simply removing the one installed incorrectly and then installing the next one correctly.